Hi guys, back again in my channel. So now I'm back again with one of my DX and I collections, which is the DX Deka Bike Robo from the Deka Ranger series. And I really like this Deka Bike Robo because it can combine with the Deka Ranger Robo, and it can become the vehicle basically of this Deka Ranger. And I think this really cool style, and it reminds me of RoboCop in the past. So yeah, so basically let's check what inside the box. And before that I want to take a look about the box art itself. So let's see. So but the box art itself, it's kinda nice. So you can see this Deka Bike Robo, and it where the sunglasses were here. So I think it's really cool, and I don't know what kind of combinations they have illustrated on the top right, but yeah, maybe I guess this will become the Bike Robo once it got tied with the Deka Ranger Robo. Okay, so this is the Deka Bike Robo when it's become the bike of Deka Ranger Robo. So this one is sold separately, and I already have this one, and I think it's pretty cool, and I just want to play with all of this because it's celebrations of 20 years of Deka Ranger. So I really like Deka Ranger series. I think they have a great story, and also they have a catchy opening songs. I really like that. Okay, on the bottom of the box we can see the Deka Bike Robo and also the lineup of the Ranger itself. It's kinda nice, and let me show you what is the other side of this box. So I'm gonna fix my camera positions a bit. So we can see this is the Deka Bike Robo after combined with the Deka Ranger Robo. So you can see over here basically some kind of chart of combinations. So basically this Deka Bike is can change, become this Robo, and once we combine with this Deka Ranger Robo, either you can make it a bike or you can combine it become the Megazord. So that's the concept of this Deka Robo. And on the back side we can see, yeah, so this is the bike, Deka Bike, and also the illustrations of the Deka Bike in the mecha mode, and also yeah, the same thing they are showing. And one thing that I think it's kinda interesting over here is that they are showing how it can combine later on with the Deka, I think this one is Deka Wing or Deka Base. So yeah, so this one is Deka Base Robo, I think, yeah, if I read that properly. And yeah, this is the other side of the box, as you can see. So it's showing some kind of specifications, and I think that's all for the box. Let's see what inside the box. Okay, so this one is the Deka Bike Robo. So let's take a look inside, and this item is pretty old, but I bought luckily the one with box, and I think it's still quite complete inside. Yeah, so this is what inside the box. Let me put the outer blocks away first. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. Mine is still wrapped in the plastic, so it's really nice. And let's take a look about the instructions manual. So this is the instructions manual that came out from the box, and basically it's explaining what we got inside and how to do the transformations become the Bike Robo vice versa, the bike, and also I think on the back it's how to do the gatai with the Deka Robo. And what I like about this series, it has the LED gimmick, so it's kinda nice, and I want to try this later on. So that's all for this manual. Okay, so now let's take a look what's inside the box. So yeah, I'm gonna unbox this a bit by bit. So this is some part of this Deka Robo. I really like how it looks like. Even though it's old, it's still, I think, in quite a good condition. I think this one is the face. So you can see this is the face. Yeah, it's really nice. It reminds me of the alien design though. And the other one is that's some kind of cover. The other part, I think this one is left and right. Okay, I think this one will become the hands. So we can see the knuckles. So the knuckles of the robot itself. And let's see, some kind of engine guard. And actually I didn't expect that these are quite heavy. So, and it's the chrome situation is still in really good conditions. Oh, I'm really happy to get this item. And this is the main body of the Deka Robot. So let's take a look. It's still really nice. Let me put this aside first. And so this is the Deka bike itself. You can see it can roll like that. What? Okay, so basically that's all. Okay, so as next step, I want to transform these parts become the Deka Robo bike. So let's do it. Okay, in order to do this, so first thing that we need to do is take off both of the upper body and lower body. And for the upper body, we need to rotate the face behind. And we need to rotate the hand to the rear positions like that. And we need to make the cover of these hands. So this will become some kind of muffler. So this is the how it looks like. Okay, so we are already done about this. Okay, next thing that we need to do is actually to put this guard on the right side and the left side of this Deka bike. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And after that, we need to combine the upper body back to this Deka bike. So you can see there is some kind of joint over here. And we need to join this to over there. And let me put this together first. Okay? So we can combine it. It's a little bit hard in my case. So please do it a little bit gentle. Okay, so I think mine is we need to put this joint first just to make it more stable. Okay, and I'm gonna try to put this back. Actually it's supposed to be not this hard, but I don't know why. Mine, the joint is quite hard. Okay. I don't want to push it too much, but it's supposed to be look like this. Okay, next thing that we need to do is we need to plug this parts left side and the right side, but before that we need to put this cover of this bike, and I think it's really cool. Reminds me of the police car. And then after that we're gonna put the knuckles on the left and right side of this cover. So please be careful. So this is the joint. So let's make a line. Okay, successfully already do that. And there's the other side. It's kind of hard, so let's be careful. And it's made of plastic. I'm afraid that it's going to broken, but looks like still okay. And the other side is this face of Deka Robo, Deka Bike Robo. Basically it's going to be attached at the rear side, so it looks like this. So this is how the Deka bike looks like. It's kind of cool. You can see it's movable. I really like, and I didn't expect that this is this big. It's kind of big for me, and it makes sense because later on we're gonna have Deka Robo riding this, so it's kind of cool. So next let's transform this into the Deka Bike Robot. So just to see how my car looks like in the humanoid form. Okay, to save time I will disassemble Deka bike, become the parts again, and then now it's time to change this, become Deka Robo, Deka Bike Robo. Okay, first of all we need to separate the upper body and the lower body, and basically we need to twist this leg to the front like this, and then we want to separate it, become left and right, and don't forget close the lock like that. And basically after that you just need to put this back to its positions, then it will become the leg of the Deka Bike Robo. Okay, so the next part to do this is we want to put this guard back to the Deka Robo shoulder, and you can see we need to put this on this side and on this. That are left and right. You can see you can match this lock with this one, so please be careful when you do it. It's hard. Just take a look once again, just to make sure that you don't put in the wrong positions. So this is the secretions of Deka Robo, and we're gonna put these knuckles on the chest of this Deka bike. It's going to look like this, and we almost finished basically. So we need to move this hand cover a little bit up, and next is to put this bike cover windshield to the back positions. You can see like that, and also this head cover to the back position, so it's going to looks like this. So basically this is the final form how the car bike will looks like. And don't forget we can take this glasses with up shield, face shield. And what I like about this Deka Bike Robo, you can see it has the comb on its face, so it's really cool, and I think this is a very detailed and pretty well made. I really like this Deka Bike Robo, and I couldn't wait to play this together with Deka Ranger Robo. And actually don't forget, for this Deka Bike Robo, we have the weapons on the hand, left and right, so we can move it like this. And as you can see, it has the weapon like that. So in overall, it's going to look like this. So I think it's a pretty cool for a DX Sentai. And I think this Deka Bike Robo could be the good additions into your Sentai collections if you are collecting one. So I think that's all for today's video. See you guys in the next one. So bye bye.